Hi, I'm Lakeisha. Hey, I'm Natalie. And this is Life Cracks Us Up. Are you picking up what we're putting down? Are you enjoying the content? Is there feedback you'd like to provide or topics you'd like to discuss? How about you give us a call and share your thoughts? 757-504-4649. That's 757-504-4649. We would love to hear from you.
Hello, Spirit Fingers. Hey guys and gals and theys.
You know what? Don't go there.
I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody.
Just everybody. Hey, everybody. Woo.
Girls, guys, theys.
I didn't say that. Because I don't know. I'm not going to venture
That's
into
my
something.
point.
I'm not going to venture into
Yes,
something.
hello, everyone.
Everyone, hello. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, don't say everybody because everybody might not have a whole body. And then you've offended people who have appendages.
Nobody. I've offended nobody.
Ay, Dios
mío. She's not going to get me started today.
Nope.
Not me.
So you didn't tell me. My lipstick was drying up. Like I had to actually go in and apply. Like, go.
Well, I wasn't looking at your
I just don't want to zoom and be like,
at
why are her lips all?
Well, the dude at Chick-fil-A was all up in
now they're gonna zoom me.
The dude at Chick-fil-A was all up in your teeth. Your teeth are so white. Got me like, what?
Well, like, thank you.
I hadn't looked. It's like now. Okay. Did you just get lipstick on your teeth?
Did I?
Yeah, right. Yep, right there.
I told you this red, they get you every time.
Okay.
That's what friends are for. That's what friends are for. Have you on camera. Keep smiling. Keep shining. Knowing you can always count on me. You know I hate that shit. For sure. I feel like Hercules.
You're a mess. You're a big
old nacky mess.
So moving right along, ma'am.
Moving right along.
Question for you.
Go for it.
Would you rather never be able to go out during the day or never be able to go out at night?
Never be able to go out at night. I couldn't care less about going out when it's dark. I'm half tired anyway when the sun goes down. I want to be able to see the daylight and see people and go to the beach and go to, that's an easy one.
I'd rather not go outside.
Day or night.
Day or night.
Dusk, dawn, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I used to like nighttime. Back in the day.
Right.
When there weren't a million people around. I could drive to where I was going at night and in the evenings it wouldn't be a lot of people. But now it looks the same no matter what time you go outside.
Yes. Because we're overpopulated.
So I guess if I had to choose, I would say not to go out at night. Because my eyes are getting old.
I was just going to say I don't even see the same.
My eyes are old. So I guess for the good of mankind, I should probably stay in the house at night.
Okay.
If I have to go outside at all.
Okay. That's fair to me.
Okay.
That's fair to me. Did you put your foot on your feet today?
Oh, sock ham. I have some socks here, but you can't see the top of them because it says
I identify as a badass. And
Woo!
She does.
That's me. Got my socks on, and you have
my fall
you got
foliage.
Fruit.
Is it
fruit and vegetables?
It's like
It's like a leaf. That's a beet.
Yeah.
Some little tomatoes.
Yeah.
Oh, you all healthy on the feet.
On the feet.
I should have worn my baking socks in. So I'm anti-healthy.
As I drink my coffee and lemon loaf.
Your cake. Next one for you, ma'am.
Go for it.
Would you rather have Beyonce's talent or Jay-Z's business acumen?
Well, I would want the business acumen because without that, what good is the talent?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, all praises be to Beyonce. Love B. But yeah, what good is it to be able to sing and dance at home?
You can't manage anything.
And you can't.
You have no money. Yeah. But I thought too, like, my feet would be tired.
Just
like,
all day singing and
you know,
dancing.
like I don't want to have to. Right. I don't want to have to work that hard.
Yeah.
For my money, it's a lot of money.
It's,
but I'm sure he's got a lot from the business side. Maybe not as much from the performing, but yeah, I'm gonna get my cut.
I mean, I think he makes just. He doesn't tour as much as Beyonce, I don't think, but because I'm not the question to ask for that, I would defer to Aisha. But yeah, he doesn't tour as much, but and it's not even to say that she doesn't have good business acumen, but the question was
the talent or the business.
Yeah.
So I would anybody. I have to go with the business. Yeah, because the talent works too hard for the money.
Yeah.
Business is gonna make some money, and if you're good enough, you got a few people, so you probably make more money than the one individual talent.
Exactly.
You're not working nearly as hard.
Nope.
So I'm going with
good old business acumen.
I'm going with the Mr. Jay-Z.
Mr.
M-I-S-T-E-R. Mr.
Just don't say aura.
Aura.
You know when I used to be at work.
I know you love that.
Oh, you know when I used to be at work and people will call in and I would be like, okay, and they would insist on spelling their name. Yeah, my name is Robert Black. Aura. O-B-E Aura T. So I would say, I'm sorry, did you say R-O-B-E-R-T?
No, I did not. I said aura.
I sure would bring it right on back. Or people who say Illinois. The S is silent. And whenever I hear somebody say, yeah, Illinois, I'm like, oh, you were in Illinois? I have to.
And you're Illinoising.
That was fabulous. That was fabulous. Shut me right the fuck up. If we didn't share the same brain, I swear I would be offended. But I know that was funny.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Superstitions. Do you have a bunch? Are you superstitious?
I am not.
Okay, not at all.
Probably a little, but I'm sure there's something that I do that's
But would you consider yourself to be superstitious or just out of habit?
Yeah, I would say out of habit some things.
Yeah.
But when I come across something or someone doing something that is clearly a superstitious belief, I was like, why are they doing that?
Yeah.
So I don't do all the things and no.
Jump in circles and
cartwheels
and
walk backwards and something.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm not. But like I said, I'm sure there's something that I probably do out of habit. Somebody's like, oh, that it came from superstition.
Yeah.
So we'll probably find out as we talk. There's something that I do but I would not call myself a superstitious person.
Gotcha. Oh, excuse me. What's your first one?
First one is breaking a mirror is bad luck.
7 years. Not 1 year. Not 10 years. 7 of them.
Why?
Like, I know that most superstitions result in bad luck, but it was always the origin to me. Like, who broke a mirror one day and just had a shitty life for 7 years?
And it's because I broke that mirror 7 years ago.
Right. Like, why couldn't it have been because you quit your job?
You made a bad decision.
Right.
Like, I never thought, like, where does this mess come from?
Where does it come? Yeah.
Well, one of the things I looked up, it says something about like ancient Romans or whatever, but it's like the mirror, I guess, was like the mirror to the soul. Okay. So if you broke it, you would like shatter yourself. How did it say in there? Something like, you break your soul or something. It's like,
you won't break my soul. You won't break my soul.
Oh, maybe that's where it came from.
Beyonce?
Yeah, they're just like anti-superstition. So
maybe you won't.
Yeah. Trying to get that in our psyche. So no more of the bad luck for breaking mirrors.
No more breaking mirrors. No. And what's funny about it, because I don't believe it, but if I break a mirror, I'm legit like, God dang it!
Oh no!
Yeah. Walking under a ladder. So the ladder is shaped like a triangle, which is believed to be the Holy Trinity, and walking into or through that triangle is blasphemous.
Well, let me ask you this, ma'am. Back in the day,
when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore.
And I was in the band, and I had my Ting. Got my triangle. So what was I?
Wait,
blasphemy.
First, I need. Were you really in a band with a triangle? Girl, because I was like, how did I not know that? Because I would have made fun of that way sooner.
I had my flutophone. No,
okay. Okay. Okay, but yeah.
Like, what's with the? That's a triangle.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
When you shoot pool, you put the balls in a triangle.
I tell you what is blasphemy. What is that? Geometry?
That's so stupid. Geometry is so stupid unless you're like a carpenter or
I was like, those triangles, they blasphemy.
Yes.
I still don't know
walking under a ladder.
A cute obtuse. Take that mess away.
That shit ain't cute at all. It's a nacky mech.
A big old nacky mech. Want that mess. All right, let's see if I can get another one here. I don't know. Step on the crack, break your mom's back.
I think that one was more just because it rhymes.
Yeah.
Like it was fun.
A kid. Yeah. But I was trying to not step on cracks.
As was I.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't because in the off chance
that it was great.
And my mom just
your mom at home like, what happened?
But did you see, I don't know if it was TikTok, Instagram, I don't know. We all know I don't know. But it was a video and it showed this little black kid. And I guess he asked his mom something for something at the store, and she said no. And they came out the store, and he was just jumping on cracks, just jumping on him, and she was videotaping. He was just, that's hilarious.
Oh,
that's hilarious. He meant that shit. He was jumping on the cracks.
Just, I'll show her.
Yes. I remember when I was younger, my brother and my sister and my grandmother was big on everybody sitting down and eating at the same time. I miss my grandmother so much. My grandmother, for every meal, would put a plate. She would call it a saucer, but she would have a stack of white bread so that we could have bread. She would have a butter dish with a knife. The butter was soft, not hard where you had to scrape it. For breakfast, before every meal, she gave us some kind of fruit, be it grapefruit, strawberries, grapes, whatever it was. Now? It might be. Yeah, that's exactly why. But we would each have a bowl of fruit in front of us, and then she would give us our breakfast, and she would make what each one of us wanted. So say my brother wanted pancakes and sausage. Say I wanted scrambled eggs and bacon. That's how my grandmother was. So I miss her so much. Like that was my chick. But back to that, we enjoyed singing at the table. Like we would be singing because she would play music, but we weren't allowed to sing to it. But she used to tell us no singing at the table. Well, I didn't know until recently that the rumor is singing at the table attracts bad spirits. Now, I don't know that was her reason for it. I think she just thought it was rude to sing at the table, not necessarily, a superstition. But yeah, singing at the table is supposed to attract bad spirits, evil spirits.
Never even heard that at all. No. But something you just did while you were talking is one of those. Why do you cross your fingers? Yeah, why do you cross your fingers? I saw something in here about that. Like, do you know why you just crossed your fingers?
I don't even know when what was I saying when I did it?
You talk about you missed your grandma.
Yeah.
So I guess it's like supposed to be lucky. Is it lucky?
Isn't that's what crossing your finger is, luck, like God willing. But what was I saying?
Talking about your grandma.
I know, but like,
the exact, I don't know.
Yeah,
play it
back. Get Stilo on here from ridiculousness. Rewind that shit. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah.
So over time, people realized they could simply bless their own wishes by crossing their fingers. So I don't know.
Maybe I was wishing her back.
Yeah.
But
isn't it something when you cross your fingers behind your back?
It negates the promise. Like I promise, and then you cross your fingers. Yeah, and now it's invalid.
So if you do it in the chocolate pack. So if you do it in front where people can see it, that's a good thing.
It's like
but if you do it in the back, ooh.
Yeah, like when Veruca Salt did it on
that's your girl.
On Willy Wonka. You know it is. You know it is. Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory when he was giving out the everlasting gobstoppers, and he was like, "But you have to promise you won't tell Slugworth my secrets," and she was like, "I swear, I promise." Liar.
Liar, pants on fire.
Went down the egg chute.
Ooh. Because she was one bad egg.
She was one bad egg.
One bad egg.
Stepping in front of a black cat. So I was looking up like I was getting different meanings behind it, but it goes way back to Egypt and witches and some kind of soul being in it. And girl, I don't know why. Very rarely do I see all black cats though. So maybe that's part of it. It's a rarity.
Rare.
So when you do see it, you're like, what?
Okay, you asked me if I had something.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel some kind of way about black cats if I see a black cat. Now,
okay.
It didn't cross my path. I didn't cross this path. But if I see a black cat over there, like, I think, like, because you see it in like witches and Halloween stuff. So I'm thinking maybe it's a witch.
Maybe Samantha's gonna come out. Chicka, chicka, chicka.
I wish I tried that sometimes.
Me too. I can't do it either.
Do my nose. Like, how'd she do that?
I know.
So I wish I could. Or
Elizabeth.
I'll just do the genie. Yeah.
Oh,
don't do that. You're gonna break something.
Too late.
Break something.
Too late. Too late. Okay. Look.
I wish my neck would.
I wish my back would work right. Oh Lord.
Okay. Well, maybe what you need is
a bacchiotomy. Sorry.
I was gonna say a rabbit's foot.
Ah.
A lucky rabbit's foot. How
Said
lucky?
The dead rabbit.
How lucky? He might not be dead. He just might be missing a foot. So how lucky is a rabbit's foot?
One of those things that like.
Oh, a trap.
The trap.
But do they take both of them, or they just took one? Because that would.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, do they take all four?
I guess two people got lucky.
So yeah, I mean, like, are you getting? Yeah, why are you out there cutting off rabbits' feet?
Yeah,
because I don't know how they look. But is it just the back one, the front, the back? What are they taking?
Yeah, I have no idea.
$4 for $1.
Well, a rabbit's, I don't know, because they're kind of straight, but the back feet
ones,
are
So I don't know what I've seen.
So
is it the front or the back? I don't know.
It must be the front.
The front. Either way, that's just rude. You take it because you guys. If you got them, you might as well take two. I mean, like. I'm just saying, if you already got them.
I mean, the good thing about rabbits, although I don't eat rabbit, is a rabbit can be turned into food. It's not like taking an elephant's tusk. They'll start to freeze you. Yeah, but yeah, it's not the same thing, right? Because you can eat a rabbit, but
are you eating the rabbit or are you just wasting?
I'm not eating it.
Well, I mean, if you're
catcher.
Yeah, if you're taking the rabbit,
I mean,
you gotta just use all the parts. I would say that.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And take it. Just use all the parts.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. At least if you're gonna take the foot, you can turn it into a stew.
Well, I'm selling the foot because it's lucky.
Right.
Like,
but turn the rest into stew.
Rabbit.
It's not a carcass that you're just gonna throw out. Yeah.
Oh, again, it doesn't seem very lucky for the rabbit.
It does not.
But what I look back into it was more like the rabbit was lucky because he was agile. He was until you took his foot. But yeah, he was.
So is that what it's for here? Yeah, this is lucky
because he was quick. He was quick and agile. So.
Okay.
So like I said, maybe you need rabbit's foot. Rub it on your back. I don't know.
Yeah. So if you're crossing the street and a truck comes at you and the truck misses or you get out the way, good thing I had this rabbit's foot. I was agile and quick.
Poor rabbit.
I know.
That's horrible.
It is sad. Black Eyed Peas on New Year's Eve. Is this a black thing? No, I'm serious. Like, do white people do that? Do white people do that? Do you white people do that? Do you do Black Eyed Peas on New Year's? On New Year's?
Yeah. But I don't know because I appear to be black, but my black card was taken a long time ago.
You're black on the outside. I get it.
But I don't like Black Eyed Peas.
I like them, but like this year I did lima beans. I did, but I did lima beans because I had a ham bone left over from Christmas.
So I'm gonna need you to tell me at the end of the year how your year went.
Because I didn't have.
But then again, what is the purpose? What are you supposed to?
It's supposed to be.
Is it good luck? It's
good luck and health.
Health.
Bring you good luck and health.
Oh, that's why you threw your back out.
Because I had lima beans.
Yep. So it works.
It's true.
Now we know.
It's true.
Gosh. So now you know you must have Black Eyed Peas for New Year's, or you will throw your back out in January.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but that's like cleaning your house, making sure all your laundry's done and your house is clean before the new year comes in, because it's said that however you bring the new year in, that's what you'll be doing for the rest of the year. Well, I was laid on the couch with my back out, so
and we always say that too, but I've been asleep for the last few years.
And the last thing you do is sleep.
But yeah, staying up till midnight for what? Like,
yeah.
So yeah, I heard that too. Like whatever you do when the year comes. A lot of people are drunk.
Yeah.
A lot of people are just wilding out. So is that what you want to do all year?
There are hundreds of thousands in Times Square, so y'all just gonna be kicking it all year,
hanging out. Yeah. So yeah, I don't put much stock into that one.
Yeah.
All right, what did you got?
So we were talking about breaking a mirror, stepping on a crack. The 4-leaf clover. They're rare-ish, right? Mm-hmm. Whenever you find one, it's like a big deal. Like, oh, a 4-leaf is supposed to bring you luck of the Irish. 4-leaf clover. I found a few in my lifetime.
Did it benefit you?
I don't recall. I mean, if you ask me when I found that 4-leaf clover, did I go to have a bowl of cereal and there was milk? Oh, I got lucky. There's milk. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Or did I scratch a lottery ticket?
If you found a good parking space.
Right. Good thing I had that 4-leaf clover. Yeah.
Speaking of parking spaces, my child tells me all the time I'm getting old.
She tells us both.
Yes. And I feel like I am turning into my mother.
Yes.
So I went to the VA, to the bar. And we know how hectic it is. Yes. I have to leave. I live maybe like 30 minutes from there. I have to leave at least an hour beforehand because I got to circle around the parking lot a few times. So I got there this last time and I'm like, I got time. So I'll be okay and, ride around. When I pulled in, why was someone pulling out of the first parking space? I turned it to my mother. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for this parking space.
Like Deion Cole said, like the Lord is up there. Let me bless her with a parking space. Like he ain't got better things to do.
And it's funny because I always tell everybody else when we're doing something, he's like, well, Lord or Jesus, what I'm saying. Don't bother him with your mess. He's not thinking about. But when I get that parking space, I give thanks.
Thank you, Lord.
I give thanks to the Lord.
And the crazy part about it is, even if you're thinking that, like how you just said, don't be bothering him with that. If you don't say it, are you fucked up for not saying it? Like, you got to contend with that at the pearly gates. Well, what about the time I gave you the parking space?
Right.
And you ain't even say thank you.
It's like holding that door open. You got to say thank you. You got to say thank you.
That's just rude.
Because a good parking spot is hard to come by.
It is.
Because I think about that when I drive around a whole bunch of times and I'm parking way over behind the women's clinic. I never say thank you. I found a parking spot, but I didn't say thank you.
I stopped looking for parking spaces closer to the door. Like I just drive in. If I happen to see one, great. But I'm not doing the up and down the aisle thing anymore. If I got to park out at Target, then I'm parking out.
I'm not necessarily looking for one at the door. I'm just looking for a parking spot.
Period.
Have you been there?
Oh, no. I know.
And they got a million. Well, they got a million. Over exaggerating. Yeah. They have like at least 15 handicap parking spaces.
Yeah.
It means nothing.
Yo, let me say something. Let me say something. And I'm in prayer. Thank you, Lord. That no one like gets at me for this. Why are there so many fucking handicap spaces and I never, ever, ever see them full? Ever. I've never been to an establishment, not even a fucking doctor's office.
Well, you better go to
where
the VA.
I've seen all of them.
You better go to the VA. Everybody at the VA. Everybody.
Use our old,
So that's the placard doesn't get you anything at the VA.
I guess not.
But yeah, other stores.
Yeah, like why are there 12 spaces?
Maybe everybody want to come out at the same time.
But like, and then, bless your hearts.
They're going to get you.
There is nothing worse than watching somebody back out of a handicap space. And if they're in anything larger than a fucking Prius, this is an all-day project.
Oh, no.
Girl, I just put my car parked.
15-point turn.
I just put my car parked and waited out. And it's not even just handicap.
Anybody.
elderly people,
gosh.
and elderly people driving trucks. I can't with you.
What about the what is it? What is the vehicle? Cadillac. Oh.
First of all, like I feel like, in my opinion, which is what these
all
podcasts
about.
are based on,
about,
our opinions. I feel like if you get anything bigger than a minivan, you should have to take a course or have a letter on your driver's license, like a CDL type. Ford F-150s, the Dodge, the big old, the pretty,
ones, yeah.
the supersized this and stuff. If you can't drive, and there should also be parking spaces only for them away from other cars, because you're just holding us up. Now, I am a truck driver, like love to drive trucks. I can back it in first time, don't need but one time. I can get out, like.
We have gone astray.
I digress. Yes, ma'am.
That's back to the pet peeves one. We're gonna have to do a pet
peeve part two. Yes, we really do, because I have discovered so many more. Yes.
So back to
Superstitions. 4-leaf clover. Go.
Okay, putting your purse on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
I do not.
You do know why? I know, and I always make sure I have a space for you.
Yes.
To put your purse. Yes. Because I know.
And even if there's no place else, I will put it on paper.
Something so it's not.
So it's not directly on the floor. Why? Because it's said that you won't have money. Like you won't have money or whatever. I mean, I don't care where I put it. I'm usually like, I ain't got no money. Like, I don't have a lot of money.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, but I just feel like I don't want to help that stereotype. I mean, that superstition along.
It says you'll have bad luck in your financial life.
Yeah.
But I put it anywhere. I don't like to put it on the floor.
Even if I see other people, I'm like, your purse.
See, I don't like the floor because the floor is dirty.
Okay.
But at my house, I'll throw it anywhere.
Yeah.
But most times, like I said, there's no money in there anyway. So, I mean, I don't. Yeah, that part I don't get into, but I'm not going to do it out and about because that's just nasty.
Yeah.
I'm not putting it on the floor. I'll put anything on the floor but my feet. And that's why people don't wear shoes in my house, because I've been in public restrooms.
Oh, ma'am. I've stopped it as well.
Yeah.
I've stopped it as well. Shoes come off at the door.
Yeah. I asked the pest control too the other day. It's like, do you have booties?
Right.
Can you put some on? He's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I shouldn't have had to tell you, first of all.
Yeah, that's right. They shouldn't, because it's common courtesy. Because they're out in everybody's lawn and everything. So
yeah, but just bathrooms alone give me room to pause.
Yeah. So that's when I thought about that. It's like, yeah, you can't wear shoes in here because you probably haven't in your life have been in a public restroom.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. But that purse on the floor, splitting a pole.
What is that?
Okay, so I don't necessarily believe something bad is going to happen, but I will not split a pole.
So instead of split a pole means if you're out with someone and you're walking.
And there's a pole and one person goes that way and the other person goes that way. It is said that both people should go either to the right or to the left. I don't give a shit if there's 5 of us.
Everybody?
Somebody needs to.
What?
Yeah, and I don't know. My daughter, my oldest. No, like she gets like she's official with it. Like no, but I think I've always done that too. I'm not as animated as she is about it, But I will be like, hey, come. Or if I see everybody else went that way, or the majority went that way,
you go with
say there's 3 there and there's 2 of us here. Oh, I'm leaving you to your own bad luck. I'm going with the other people. But again, I know in my mind of all minds that this is not a thing. Like it's nothing bad is going to happen. However, I still do it.
And it's funny because I know that too. And when I was younger, did that. But when I was older, I was like, that sounds stupid. Mm-hmm. So
it sounds ridiculous.
We do it and I wait and see what happens. Like, is it supposed to be instantaneous?
Right. And do both people have bad luck?
Yeah.
Like if it's just 2 people. Right.
Yeah, because like I said, I've done that. I'm like,
yeah,
ain't nothing happen.
Yeah.
But it could be like later in life. Oh.
Like your back could go out twice in 1 week.
Oh gosh. And I tell you, I understand.
I'm trying to think besides the black eyed peas. What else did I know?
See, did you break a mirror?
No.
Your kid stepped on a crack because you've been wilding out
Oh, you little fuckers!
Yeah, that's what happened.
Wait till
That
I get
Jehovah
home.
was jumping on as crack. Like,
wait till I get home.
You should have been a better parent.
I should have been.
See,
I'm working on it. Work in progress. The Lord ain't through with me yet. What else can I say?
But now we know.
Yep.
Why your back is broke.
I'm getting ready to text both of them, and if anybody answers, they're in trouble. They're supposed to be in school.
What are you gonna say? Did you step on a crack?
Yep, I am.
Because you broke my back.
I mean, I'm like, did you do it on Like, did y'all go out and be like, grind? Yeah, yes. They did too.
They did. They got you.
That's okay. What you got?
Open an umbrella indoors.
I don't do that either. Like, first of all, why would you? What do you need? Why is it raining in your house? Like, what? Why would you need an umbrella open in the house anyway?
Yeah, it sounds foolish. But for some reason, I'm thinking I have done it before. Like what? Like maybe I want to know what it's like. Is it like, yeah, indoors? Like let's say you're going to buy an umbrella, you want to see if it's enough coverage, so you got to open it in the store. Like,
do you or can't you just tell that by how long the umbrella is? Right? Like,
I don't know. You're right. I don't know why you would, but if somebody does, why would I freak out?
Well, because it's bad luck. That's why, because it's bad luck.
So it says that legend has it that ancient Egyptians believed that opening an umbrella indoors away from the sun was a disrespectful act that would anger the sun god, who would take out his anger on everyone in the house in which the umbrella had been opened.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right.
Okay,
so read it like that.
So
that's why people freak out when because everybody in the house is going to get the bad luck.
Okay, I'm about to sound super remedial. How far back do umbrellas go? Like,
were there umbrellas in ancient? Ooh.
That's my point. I'm thinking ancient Egypt.
Did they have? Why would they? What? Let's see.
Maybe they had some form of cover from the sun. You know what I mean?
From the sun, rain, whatever.
Because it was hot.
What did they have? It was
sun,
but they were dark. So
that's right. So clearly they were getting sun.
You are so funny.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
like,
you're right. You're right. When were umbrellas invented?
Right.
When were umbrellas invented?
Yes. Production.
Do your job. Do your job.
Yeah.
I need to know when umbrellas.
Yeah. If this were the Ellen show, we'd have earpieces in, and they would be feeding us this stuff.
Next season. She said what? I can't see. 3,500 BC. Is that?
Oh, okay. Well, that answers that question.
So they had umbrellas. So, okay, Egyptians, you got
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me that someone would have thought, hey, we need something to shield us from the sun.
Yeah, because we get real dark out here. We get real dark out here.
They darker than us. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so I don't do that, and I cringe when people do it.
Because everybody in the house is going to get bad luck.
I don't know about everybody. No, I think the person...
It's said. Because that's what I said. Why does somebody freak out when you do it? Yeah. They knew that everybody in the house is going to get bad luck. I'm going to kick your tail. You open the umbrella here.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Holding your breath when you're passing a cemetery or a hearse pass. No, holding your breath when you're passing a cemetery or a hearse is passing you, or pressing your belly button.
Excuse me? What the?
Really?
What if I don't have a belly button?
Are you human?
Pressing your belly. Is that if you're innie or outie?
I don't think
Does it matter? Well, if you're innie, that's you press it into it. But I've never heard that before.
Really?
No,
never. Yeah, no. My oldest still does that when we go by. Yeah, and I don't remember teaching her that. So it's something, because that I don't do. But holding your breath, it's supposed so that you're not inhaling the souls of other people. Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. Now the belly button part, I don't know if that's
maybe pushing out the soul,
or maybe so it can't get through your umbilical cord is where you right
connection to life.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of.
That's foolish.
They're all foolish.
But I can say, when a funeral procession passed, I turned my radio down. If I'm listening to them, I don't want to disrespect you with my dropping like it's hot lyrics.
Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch.
I Turn it
Do you
down.
really?
I do.
Oh, bless your heart. That's very considerate of you, though.
I don't want to wake the dead.
That is very considerate.
Oh, I told you we're gonna find something I do.
Yeah.
Something I do stupid.
Yeah.
Or also like some because it's Steve Harvey, some comedian talking about when you geared it back up, you turn the radio down.
Yeah, that was Cedric the Entertainer. I think it was. Yeah.
I was like, so,
or Cat Williams, depending on who you believe. You hear about the latest now. Yeah.
Stuff. And well, somebody said it.
Somebody said it.
But yeah, it's like, is that so when you roll over somebody and they holler, you can hear them? It's like, what?
Yeah, when you're parallel parking.
Oh gosh,
Turn
your
it
radio
down.
down. Hot flash?
No, it's not that. It's that I'm trying not to like cough. And you know when I start laughing real hard and then I start coughing and then cut, I got cut. But I'm good now. I don't have hot flashes anymore because after my hysterectomy, I have the estrogen, the gel that I put on my leg every day.
Really?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I skipped all of that because my hysterectomy put me in early menopause.
Yeah.
So I have to have the estrogen because I don't have anything to produce it. So without it, I'm sure that's where the hot flashes and the weight gain and all that stuff comes from.
I'm not looking forward to that. They should have a cure by the time I get there. I don't know when I'm going to get there. When am I supposed to get there?
I don't know if there's a date per se, but my question is, COVID came out of fucking nowhere and they were able to come up with all this shit within a matter of whatever. But you trying to tell me that everything else that's been around for years?
Still, yeah.
Where's that?
Because I'm telling you, they better figure it out before I get there. Because I thought I was there because I was old. Told my doctor.
She was like, you can still have a baby. We say she alive.
Right. I told you better leave that marina right where it is. Don't be playing with me, lady. She gonna send me these test results. Like, well, we only know if you take, actually do blood work to see if you're in menopause.
I was blood work.
I was just going with the fact that I was.
Yeah.
They sent me those results, and they sent me the results.
Right.
Like the we numbers. I was like, I'm Googling it. I was like, I don't know. Right. So I messaged her back like, look.
Thank you,
but and that's what I said too.
Right.
I was like, can you tell me in English whether or not? She broke my heart. She's like, no. I was like, God dang it. I'm making old babies. She's like, here's another one. That old people who have old babies, well, the babies of old people are hairy. You ever heard that?
No.
Yeah, and old people have babies. I heard that. And that's somebody told me that, and they showed me they were like, look, they were hairy. I was like, is that a thing? Old people make hairy babies? You never heard that?
No.
I've heard that. No. I don't want no hairy baby.
I don't know. Are there a lot of superstitions that involve babies? Like if you eat certain things, like what is it?
Girl, I thought you were going to say if you eat a baby. That would be bad.
Yeah,
that would be bad.
Yeah, but there is one. Like if you eat a certain food, the baby will have a lot of hair on their head. What is it?
No, I thought like sauce, if you get like indigestion and stuff because a hair.
Yeah.
A hairy baby.
Is that a superstition or is that a health? Right.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm not gonna make a hairy baby. I'm not gonna make a baby just to find out if it's gonna be hairy.
Like, do two bald-headed people
make a bald-headed baby? Oh, but two negatives make a positive. Again with the hairy baby.
I was gonna say if two bald-headed people get pregnant and she eats a lot of
hot stuff.
Why
is she bald-headed?
Maybe she has maybe she has Jada. Maybe she got the Jada.
Okay, see, now we're straying again but she had hair once upon a time. So that shouldn't affect the fact whether the baby has hair because her genes have it. Just like,
but what if she gets pregnant after she got the Jada?
Well, I don't know.
Then now her genes have the Jada.
That is not what it's called. He gonna get you.
Will Smith gonna come over here and smack the shit out.
I wish a nigga would. Yes, he will.
I wish a nigga would.
But that's interesting. Yeah, do your genes change?
I mean, okay, look at the Kardashians, right? Look at the young, what's her, Kylie?
I don't look at them, but go ahead.
Okay, she has had so much surgery. Mm-hmm. Like if you look at her befores and her nows, they look like two different people. However, the surgery does not change the genes.
That's what.
So your babies, luckily, she got cute ones. But
did you hear? I think I mentioned to you before. I don't know if it's real or not, but somebody, this man had sued this woman Because you made ugly babies. Because she had all that plastic surgery.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
Yeah, you cannot change those
genes. Change the
so
genes.
if you were looking, if you were fugly, as Mom called it, if you were fugly, your genes are fugly.
Well.
I don't care how much money you have to change the outer appearance.
Absolutely.
Ooh, so that's another thing we talked about dating way back. The questions to ask, like, is this a real you?
Right. How much of this have you had redone?
Oh gosh. Oh my.
Yeah.
Is that a superstition? Like, where do we go?
I think it's safe to say we've covered the ones that I think most people have heard of. We would have to do a part 2 and deep dive to find,
because I don't know.
I don't know where that came from.
Am I boring you?
No, we were just talking about that. But I think we would have to do like a part 2 and really like deep dive to find the
background of all of these.
Yeah.
But send us some too, some superstitions, some superstitions. You got me. I'm not gonna look. You're not gonna freeze me.
Yeah, send us some.
Send us some of your superstitions because like I said, I hadn't heard of some of those.
Yeah.
That you had.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the ones that we talked about, I've heard, but the origins are always the ones that the origin is always what throws me. But even as I was kind of perusing through, some of these superstitions, I heard some that I was like, I never even heard of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, send us what you got. Maybe even if it's the same and you have a different understanding of it, but if you have some that we haven't mentioned, throw them at us. Yeah. All right. Well, on that note,
I guess we're out.
Are you picking up what we're putting down? If so, now's the time to like, follow, subscribe, and share. We'd also love to hear from you. Give us a call at 757-504-4649, or you can email us at lifecracksusup@gmail.com, or just drop us a comment. If you're so inclined, do all 3.
Thank you for hanging out with us. Be sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe, and look for a new episode every Wednesday.